was called for a 33-year-old Italian New Yorker. And I was 25 and Greek and Polish. But the casting director, Joel Thurm, liked me, so he kept calling me in. And I was the only person in that wasn't like a 33-year-old Italian New Yorker. And sometimes it pays off being the only oddball person in the casting room. So Joel kept bringing me back, and he thought that I had the right combination of somebody who looked like she could work in an art gallery and kind of, looked like she was a neighborhood girl who was working in an art gallery, but could still hold her own with the guys. I mean, I was 25 when I got cast, and they made me the mother of, actually the audition was very interesting because the audition, there was no script. It was an audition piece that was a monologue. And it was a monologue of a phone call where I'm talking to my daughter who was 15 at the time. And I'm telling her that, she had just come from visiting her father, and I was telling her that I was going to pick her up at the airport, but I wasn't driving the family car. I was now going to pick her up in a cab, and that's how I broke the news to my daughter. It was this whole conversation. And the father had this new girlfriend who was like, they described her as a redhead in her 20s and everything. And when I finished the audition, I said, well, can I play the girlfriend? Are you going to see the girlfriend at all? But they said, no, we'll lower the age of the daughter because it was just, physically, I just wouldn't have had a 15-year-old daughter. But the Goodbye Girl, and also it was really Unmarried Woman had come out that year, so they liked that mother-daughter relationship. Anyway, to make a long story short, they decided to give me 2 kids, 9 and 11, which was still pushing it. But I didn't care. It was a great character, and I loved playing it. So anyway, on my 4th time auditioning for them, because they took so long casting and they kept putting combinations of people together in the room, I said to them, you have to cast this because I'm running out of clothes because I had no good audition outfits left. And it was a very sad time in my life because my mother was dying in Chicago, and the only time I went to the hospital, left her bedside in the hospital, was to go and audition for Taxi. But she kept insisting that I go there because she said, you're going to get this one. And I did, and I got it 2 weeks after she died.